All right, it's getting late at night. I've been working most of the day on this. It's Joshua Taylor coming to you from here on Vancouver Island with Arts for the Homeless. This is the Joshua Project, and I'm just going to turn the table a little bit here. That's the work that I've done inside. And okay, so I'm just going to get rid of some of these utensils. Almost done. Probably three-quarters finished here. And so take all this stuff out. Nice deep alleyway. I like that. This is the countertop. This is your stove. And this is your sink, 16-inch square sink. And I want to make some cabinets here, probably a cabinet, 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 four cabinets here. And I may make a cabinet on the front, on the outside. So when the face is on, there might be like a little locker storage there. Okay, I'm going to show you my neat little bed here. You got it. You can see that you have it like in a camper where it's seated up, and I designed it so it actually closes up like that. And I'm going to bring the whole thing out. And bring it there. So when it closes up, it actually sit on top of that ledger there. And you can see in the back, it's just the top of the bed is just below the window in the back. Okay, we're going to take the bed out. This is the bed. It's about 34 inches, 34-inch cot. I just used some foam board and I put this together so I could actually fold it down and fold it up. And this is the one I like. This is the cabinet. I'm going to bring this out. I need to hold this. This is 24 inches, I think, this way, 24 inches. So when the bed is folded up, you actually have a place for your laptop. Pull this little tab here. This opens up. So you can have your computer hardware in there. And you can set it like that. So this actually could be elevated for a laptop or for a writing desk. And then you got these little space savers there. And this is for your clothes and all that. I'll make I'll make some slip-in dividers in there, and also there. So I think that's pretty cool. So the way I'm designing this, I want to make the shell, and all this stuff here, you just add it in. All right. So we're going to pull this out. This would probably be a standard feature. This here. So this probably be framed in with plywood, fir plywood, and maybe just furred from the back side. Have little angled dividers along here, and you can actually make it so you have access ports in here. So I'm trying to maximize the space of this little camper. Then the front will go on here. So we're just going to put this back. It's all stuff that can be added after the cabin or the art comes off the assembly line. Because the assembly line will go forward and back like that, okay? This is your assembly line here. This would be one workstation and probably 5 workstations on this. So I wanted to do this visual so you'll get an idea. So the bed can either go all the way up, and there'd be a ledger on the top here, going across, or this Murphy bed would fold out of the way. Now my window's a little bit high. My window's a little bit high. And so I may have to drop the this here just a bit, or reduce the size of my window. It doesn't really matter, but I like to keep the ledger so that it misses the window. It's going to be close. So that's folded up for a bench, folded up, gone out of the way, and folded down as a bed. You probably have some sliders in there to keep it from falling apart. So it'd actually go on top of the counter here. So it's not quite perfect, but it's close. Then I'll probably have a little divider be made here, right? So you lift it up, there'll be a little divider here because you don't want stuff going on that side. This is just rough. It's not 100%. Okay, that's not going to fold down, but you get the idea. On the other side, use my trusty pen here. 7 minutes. I'll probably come out. You can see the stick. Every one of these dividers is 16 inches. So I got about 16 inches under the bed. So I'll probably make a 32-inch cabinet. I come out to here, maybe 24. I'll go halfway here. I would have a 24. So there'd be a little nook that'll go underneath here, and that could be for your pots and pans. You could have 2 shelves in there. And there'd be another cabinet that would go from here to here. So from here to here, it's 4 feet. And it's just like a little locker, okay? You could, that you have in a gym. So you could actually hang your, pair of, your dress stuff in there, and shoes on the bottom. And on the, you bring this right to the top like this. So this would be like a little bit of a divider here for here. And it's still going to work. So when this is folded up, you would actually have like a little counter on this space, and you'd actually have a little counter on that space. So just trying to maximize the design here. So you'd have little under storage, maybe food storage in here, or pots and pans, maybe pots and pans in here, and a little coat divider that would come up to the top there. And you could twin it off over here and actually have it mirrored, and maybe a little top part there, so you'd have an open arch, like an archway here, maybe an archway, and you could have a curtain that comes across. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so all this stuff will come out, so you can actually put other custom work in this to make different applications. So you'd be coming out about 24 inches, so that's about the halfway mark of the cubicle. And this here I'll probably just leave as it is. And when you put your door in, your door would be come up here like this, and maybe This side I would have the little, maybe a 16-inch portal window right here, and a little dog door here. And I was thinking, whatever this area is here, I could make this into a porch here. So I could have a little porch that would pull out like that. You could hang it with some hangers, and then you would take your stairs out of there, and your stairs would go on the outside of your porch. So you would come out, and you would have a little bit of a walkway, and would have a little slider window here, vinyl slider window for your kitchen. Probably a 24 by 32 or something like that window, slider window that you can open up. You got breeze coming in here. You want to make your skylights, at least one skylight that opens up, and then you got your back window here. I like this one because that's your escape hatch in case you want to get out. Okay, and so just a matter of putting in this window, making this little cubicle here, little coat thing, little thing for your boots. And I want to make little cubby holes in here that go into here, so you actually have access for your wiring and for your plumbing. And I'll make little doors to go in here, probably 4 cabinet doors on this side, and an outside utility storage here. Maybe even a utility storage on both sides. So this top part here could go up. This could actually be for a little kitchen nook rack, and see how it goes tomorrow. But one more shot on this, and I think it's going to do it. I'm just going to fold the bed up here. If you're a single parent, you could sleep there, and there'd probably be enough room to sleep here. But this is where my dog would sleep, is here. He would come in through the dog door, and this would be his bed, so you would have access. He could come and go whenever he wants to go out. So I think it's coming. And on the top, hexagonal solar panel there, hexagonal device for making power. And on the sides here, I'm just going to turn this. Ew, there goes the light. How much of a time? Getting on. I'm going to cover this with a nice color. And I probably have 4 access hatches going in here. Maybe for like water, gray water, maybe propane, and power, and other storages on the other side. Okay, I think that's about it. And tomorrow, about 4 or 5 hours, I should be able to have this done. I think about 4 hours would be a safe assumption. So this is Joshua Taylor coming to you from here in Vancouver Island with Arcs for the Homeless. This is what the Lord's put in my heart 10 years ago when I was homeless, and He put compassion in my heart for those who are on the streets and don't have a place to stay, and they would love something like this. You know, I would love something like this. Okay, Arcs for the Homeless, the Joshua Project.